Bulldogs by 8 points as we start the telling quarter. We'll know in about 30 minutes. Pelly and Kennedy jousting wide of this bounce. You can see them in the background. In the foreground is knocked down by Tippett. Under pressure, he gets a kick down towards half forward. The judgment from the captain this afternoon of the Dogs. Easton Wood goes out wide. The former captain, Matthew Boyd, tracks it. Plenty of time. Kicks it up towards the wing. Cordy on the lead. Got a side boot to it. Dalhouse played it well. Gave it to Picken. Picken a high ball. Hunter tried to work in front. McVeigh missed it. Back goes Heaney. Under pressure is Kennedy. Stolen by Picken. Pulls it back towards the middle. Whose ball is it? Getting there first and doing well, Grundy. Got a hand pass away to Jones. On the overlap, Hanbury. And now McGlynn's away.
And now the Swans away. They get to centre wing. A big ball here. And Wood wins it again. Brilliant. Joe Henderson just lost his feet. Hanbury in hard. Hurt himself. Hanbury's in trouble. I hope he's all right. Joe Henderson to run and carry. Good tackle. He gets a fair bit on it. Mark taken by Rampy. Where's Hanbury? Is he all right? He's in trouble.
I don't think he's going to be okay at all. He's clutched his knee. He's in agony at the moment, and the trainers are carrying him off the ground. And it should have been a free kick too.
Yep.
Gee, what a story there. Franklin at half-back. Has he got one last run in him, buddy? As Hanbury goes to the bench. Franklin's kick to Tippett. Can't take the mark. Wood's been telling in this last quarter. Good all day. Rough head to Roberts. They build.
This is Hunter. Sweeping hand pass inside the centre square. McRae gets the kick off in time. Inside the forward 50, Dixon. Battling there with Lloyd. Dixon goes again, but not before Mitchell gave it back to Lloyd. And now Jones is away. Accelerates from half-back. Carries the ball up towards the wing. Tries to measure the kick to Parker, but wide of him. Rough head. Going stride for stride with him. Not a good sign. Parker not moving too well. The hand pass came from Roberts to Botham-Pelly. Up towards the wing. This guy is running brilliantly. Joe Henderson. Pity he's not kicking as well. It goes down towards the pocket. Rampy run down from behind. Picken got him dead to rights. And the surge and the run and the electricity is coming from the Bulldogs to start this final term.
All the run is with the Western Bulldogs, and that's the bad news for Sydney on the bench. Dan Hanbury getting that lower leg checked out. What a tackle. Rampy had no idea that Picken was closing so quickly. He's done it all final series, Liam Picken. He has been brilliant. They do have all the run, all the energy at the moment.
That's a big story there on the sidelines right now. I don't like the look and expression on Dan Hanbury's face at all.
So Picken, what a huge kick it is. Comes in. And this one is sliding across the front of goal. How many Dogs there? Cordy outmanoeuvred by Grundy, and the mark is taken by Heaney.
The wrong end for the Swans at the moment. Heaney getting it outside that 50. Franklin doing some work at half-back in this final term with Tippett. And that ball held in, and the ball out.
You dragged it in.
No, free kick to the Swans. So Franklin's had the second kick he's got at half-back in the final term. Getting involved, buddy.
They got nothing at half forward. Tippett's trying to get there now to make a contest.
Franklin floats it forward. Bontempelli gets around a little too easily. Clever kick. Half volley by Cordy. Good. Over the top, Dalhouse running on. How good was Clay Smith? Can't get it out. Heaney onto him. Grundy look away. Terrific to Jones, to Smith. Big questions asked of the Swans here. Kennedy worked under the ball. Goes back to Morris. Goes back to Cordy. Oh, well done. Gets the ball inside forward 50. Gee, how good has Grundy been today?
They've stood up the defence. Bulldogs just have to have a little bit more composure. They're dominating the footy right now. Just have to hit a target inside 50.
Swans under pressure. Rampy to Lloyd towards the wing. Richards comes. Unfortunately for the Swans, lost his footing at the last moment. His opponent had already gone to ground. So he has to settle it down. Just up from right half back. He sends it towards half forward. Heaney is outnumbered, but help is on the way. Franklin was up, didn't take the mark. Parker got the crumb, gave it to Hewitt. Taking a full rotation. Heaney's got it now. Kicks a floater down towards half forward. One out contest all the way. Wide of the pack, Hunter. Hunter quickly releases the ball, but getting back is Papley. Papley snaps. And he misses to the near side.
Had to give that then, Tom Papley. Had to give it to Josh Kennedy. Wasted chance. Here's Dan Hanbury. Oh, that bad. He's got medial ligament written all over it in your knee. Maybe even worse than that. Oh, he's going to be sore. No wonder Tim's worried about him coming back out in the ground.
Oh, Boyd again.
Remarkable.
Incredible. And then kicks to a one-on-one contest. Not much in this game, but the Swans need the opening goal here. Richards gets it back to forward 50. Papley, subdued for most of the day, has to hit the scoreboard in the last quarter, and the ball up.
Boyd has been unbelievable since half-time. They almost need him to be doing that in their forward 50 when they kick it long. It's a brilliant mark.
You know what it's reminding me of? The 2011 grand final, Tom Hawkins.
Yeah, Hawkins,
He's
yep.
basically Hawkins' coming out party.
Yep, and you become a different player after that, don't you? Naismith, we've got that 54-61 Bulldogs scoreboard for the moment. The kick inside forward 50. Hamlin, so courageous. Goes wide, they open up. Daniel's on the run here. If Biggs goes to him, he does.
So Daniel now takes the mark at right half back. He'll bypass the short man, goes long looking for Stringer. Had it thumped away. Chance for Heaney, clever by Cordy. Knocked it into the path of Hunter. Tackle from behind by Laidler. And the Swans able to tie it up. Just over 14 minutes remaining in this final quarter. Well, that's remarkable too. Hanbury is on his feet and jogging on the boundary as Kennedy continues to do what he's done all afternoon. Gave it across to Jones, bounces it to Papley. Papley on the wing to space. Franklin is surging after this one, and he gets there. Had the acceleration that time, and now this is his spot.
He doesn't look good, Dan Hanbury. He's trying his hardest, but as soon as he tries to change direction, he winces in pain. But I think he's going to have a crack. He's a gutsy player.
This is what the Swans have been able to do all final series. When they've been dominated, they've been able to go to the other end of the ground and kick that important goal. Bulldogs dominating here. Sydney might get that goal.
80 goals for the season, 12 possessions this afternoon, none of them goals. The angle opens up for the left footer, and the champion nails it. Never deviated.
He's been big in the last quarter, Dan. I mean, he's working half back as well. He's actually played as a defender for part of this last quarter.
That was a heck of a kick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So a point the difference. A grandstand finish.
Well, he knew how big that was. He's worked so hard in this last quarter. That's a massive goal. Gone from one end of the ground to the other. Hasn't happened too often in this game.
Kennedy, by the way, just the third man to have 30 and 3 goals in a grand final. Smith out of the centre. Dogs by a point. Picking good contest, but a better mark taken by Smith. What an effort by the Swans. If they are to win this match, you would think the first 7-8 minutes of this quarter where they held up the Dogs will be the telling moment. And what about the bravery of this young fella, the symbolism of him back on the ground?
If that is a medial ligament, he will be able to run in straight lines, but Richo's right, he will not be able to change directions for the rest of this game.
Hewitt, no influence. And then that ball tapped out. Is it a boundary throw-in? It is.
He was wincing in a bit of pain when he actually kicked that footy there, Hanbury. Look at this. He kicks that and you can see
he can't put any power through that at all.
No.
Bulldogs by a point then, falls in front. Mitchell tried to crash the pack. Daniel in waiting, kicks it down towards half forward. Cordy gets into his move, now he's in trouble. Comes back to Stringer. Great tackle by Heaney, got him down. All up. Every possession, every contest vital now. 12.5 minutes out from full time. Mitchell dancing through the pack. Releases Hewitt. He was dragged down from behind. Bontempelli tracks the football back. Goes around Tippett. Gives it to McRae in space. He drives it back towards the 50. Picking from behind! Picking from behind! What a mark! The littlest man at the threesome. He's got the ball about 55 metres out. Sydney running men back towards the goal square. Liam Picken comes in, thinks he can do the trip. It's a long kick, won't get the trip. Heaney angles a punch cleverly back across the boundary.
I thought we were looking at his dad there, Billy just hovered in the air. As he was coming down, he's taken that. That is a fantastic grab by Liam Pickett.
His dad played in 5 grand finals. He's a great player for Collingwood. Didn't get that premiership cup. That was a Billy Pickens special. It's a Liam Pickens special. Roughhead, Boyd. Ball not coming out. All those goals in the second quarter, you think back to all those goals, those 11 goals in the second quarter, Hanbury off the ground. Wonder if he can come back, McRae. Stringer! Oh yes, he's done it! The package! Might deliver a cup!
Oh, brilliant. Who got the hand pass out? Oh, man with the hands.
Oh.
Wonderful stuff. 7 points the difference.
You don't need many. You don't need many of those hands, but
So near and yet so far now, these Bulldogs consented.
Right, he's had a quiet day, but it doesn't matter. You can do that in the last quarter. He could still have a massive influence. That's a huge goal. In actual fact, his goals in the finals have all come from snaps.
Still plenty of time. Margin 7 points. Naismith up, thumps it forward. Parker, misfortune to slip over, gives it to Hewitt. Hewitt under pressure, goes with the left peg down towards the forward pocket. In from the side, Rowan. Spills in front, Kennedy. Boyd is there for the Dogs. Hand passes outside the 50. Kennedy can't get the arms free to hand pass, so forced to kick. Down towards the pocket. Morris jumped from behind. Boyd was in there. That's going to be incorrect disposal. Hewitt worked hard moments ago. He was in the centre square. And now he's got a shot at goal, the youngster. With the man on the mark about 30 metres out, 10 metres in from the boundary.
It's a hard call, that. Just tapped it.
George Hewitt. A faithful kick, perhaps. He's got the goal. It's on again. A point the difference.
he's had a good last quarter. He had a quiet first 3. He was one of 5 debutants that John Longmire played in the opening game of the year. You're up there looking for Saturday night footy. 3 of them are playing today. He's played nearly every match. He's made a contribution in this last quarter.
Just reinvigorated their whole list, the way they brought those debutants in. Good job.
Remarkable day. They couldn't nail their set shots earlier today. Franklin nails one. Hewitt nails one. Back to a point.
Hanbury back to the bench too, Bruce.
That should come back. You got a gut feeling, Richo?
Oh, he's just not right. He's in a lot of pain. He's trying to tell the doc and that he's okay. We know how gutsy he is, but he's clearly not okay.
Liver tough and hard, gets it forward. Stringer feeling it for the moment and getting it forward. That's an important play. Rampy gets the good bounce. What a fine player he is, the All-Australian. It was touched on the way through. Biggs knew it. He has to get away. He can't. Good tackle, Papley. Heaney, little hands, not great. Swans with numbers. Papley burrowing, can't get through. And a ball up.
Well done, Tom Boyd. Put the body in. Umpire wastes no time. Liberatore, brilliantly done. Spins in and out of trouble. Sends it inside the forward 50. Turns Grundy around. Bearing down his Cordy. This ball wanders out towards left half back. Opportunity now for Richards. Coming across his bow is Stringer. Both of them missed it. Picked up by Mills. Hand passes to Hewitt, who's taken too high. And he'll get the free kick at right half back. Get the last goal.
Goes long. Franklin, his target, doesn't quite get to him. Naismith. Franklin gets a touch on it. Kennedy. Again, what a ball he is. Franklin put in a tough position, drops it down. Can't get it out. Gets an important toe poke. Boyd, what a game he's playing. Both the boards. Belts it forward. Got it away by Rampy. Only as far as Dalhouse. McLean out wide. This is big. Really big. Cordy waits. Gets it back. Stringer. Oh, couldn't quite. Mills on the up. Back to Smith from Lloyd. Bad kick. McRae, plenty of time to think it through. Still thinking it through. Good kick. Finds Picken.
Stay clear. 9 minutes to go. Picken. He's signed up by a point. Extra time if required this afternoon. Picken sends it down towards full forward. Stringer launches himself. Didn't take the mark. Behind a chance for Smith. Dalhouse run down as the ball bounced towards him. Big Boyd goes down. Nothing doing for Tom there. And it's a ball up. Tom Boyd, born on the day of Ted Whitten's state funeral, the 22nd of August 1995. He's playing like Whitten this afternoon. Well, not quite. Different sorts of players, but what a game he's played. Oh, Picken was taken high there. No free kick. Kennedy scrambles it out. Stopped by Boyd. That's Matthew. Hand passes to McLean. Wriggles free. Across to Daniel. Deep in the pocket, Daniel. Centering ball. Getting back Heaney with wonderful courage. And he wins a free kick. Brilliant, brilliant. In fact, it may be, is it going? No, it's not to Rampy. It's going to Heaney. Bumped in the back.
Goes wide. Good kick. Gets it to Grundy. Has Grundy played a better match than this?
He's been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Papley. He'd love to snare a goal in the last quarter. And that's not what he wanted. But he puts a tackle on Biggs. Swans may still get out here, Lloyd. Oh, terrific by Biggs again. Dunkley's hands. McRae. We know he's so good with ball in hand. Dunkley. Biggs going hard. Mills gets down low. No free kick. Has to cough it up. Biggs in there again. Ball almost out to Cordy. Not quite. It is now. Doesn't quite get a kick. Daniel. Still Daniel. Boyd. No goal. Ball about 15 metres away. Biggs. He started it all. Can't quite finish it. Ball comes out. Dunkley gets it back. McRae. Beautiful kick. Gives McLean a chance. Picken. Oh, Picken. Picken. Yes. Liam Picken. Nails it. How big was that? Incredible. It was a wave. It was 62 years of frustration all coming in 1 minute. They're not home, but they're going to be hard to catch now.
Scotty West. One of the all-time greats looking on. A satisfied smile after that man kicked his goal.
This is just how they've played all year. Picken has been huge. Marking it on the ground doesn't matter. He's turned himself into a match winner, this guy.
7 points the difference. Well, what can the Swans muster here? Knocked down by Roughhead. Bontempelli off the ground. Hunter knocks it across to Dixon. Dixon kicks it down towards half forward. Getting across is Grundy. Well played by Tom Boyd. Into the path of McRae. Wriggles free. Centering ball to a one-on-one. Picken dangerous. McVeigh did well. Bumped it away. Covered by Dunkley. Down to Picken. Can't break free. Surrounded by red and white. Papley too long. Got boot to ball. Great tackle by Smith. Kicked by Dunkley to the opposite pocket. Close to the boundary. Surely a free kick for Rampy. Nothing doing. Taken by Grundy. Kicks it outside the 50. Johannesson. Wrong foots his opponent McGlynn. Runs to the logo. He's a long kick is Johannesson. I think he's put it through. Johannesson has kicked the goal. The boy from East Fremantle.
You know, you felt like he was one bloke in the last quarter that could make a big difference. Run and carry.
He's been brilliant. 739 metres gained. That's what he does.
And as good as the Sydney defence has been, they haven't had that bounce off half-back over there.
They can sniff it now, the Bulldogs. They feel this Sydney team breaking. The run of Johannesson, the run of McRae, been unbelievable in this last quarter. There is a score review, though.
Having a look at it. Just having a look at the last one.
Gee, it's close. It might be pointless. Is it? Is the ball completely over?
Well,
He missed.
There's a fat bit this skinny bit. I keep saying that.
I reckon it's just
Review
over.
complete. The score is a behind. The ball's touched.
Not completely across the line, I would say. That's their call. What a huge call.
It's a massive call.
And the Dog supporters are dismayed. They fear things like this.
The Bulldogs players now have just got to regroup, just stay calm, because they do have this game. They have the momentum. They've got to turn it into another goal.
Rampy to himself. Can he give them some bounce like Johannesson? He's played well, Rampy. Straight down the middle, Naismith. Oh, rough hit. Passed the test yesterday for the optometrist. Playing today has been excellent. Kicks the ball wide. A defensive kick. Boyd's been marking everything. Oh. Play on. It was McLean that was the highest. McRae gets a lot on it to full forward. Jones belts it over. And the Swans are on their knees, and Bob Murphy can hardly bear to watch.
9 points the difference then. Back in round 3, it was Murphy who did his knee. What a recovery they've made over all those injuries. They kept fighting. Can they fight on from here? Ball to the pack, it's Hunter. Kicks inside the forward 50. No, says Jones. This is Mills. Kicks it back towards the wing. In front, Franklin. Knocked away by Morris. Naismith sold a teammate into trouble. Quick thinking by Kennedy. And Franklin was run down. Tom Boyd's got it. Tom Boyd goes long. How will it bounce? The stadium holds its breath. It's a goal. And the western suburbs erupt.
Just won himself the Norm Smith. I mean, it's ridiculous to say that he's in the frame.
Well, his influence in the second half of this game has been just huge.
The man who's done the simple things well all year, Dale Morris, he provided that goal for Tom Boyd, but what a moment, what a game for Tom Boyd. Sensational.
Swans need 3 goals. They probably need a miracle. Bontempelli can't quite get it out. Franklin gets hold of it now. Can he run and carry it, buddy? He's trying to. Kicks it forward. It's a good kick. It's a brilliant kick again. And McGlynn, who's hardly been sighted all day, has a chance to keep them in the match. Has to kick this for Sydney to win today. They won't come back if he misses. Gee, buddy was good there.
Some goals are concentration breakers. You kick them, and suddenly you think you've won the game. And the Bulldogs a bit like that with that last set of outs. But Johannesson drives it towards the outer side, off hands, pushing through his Bontempelli. Nothing doing there. We'll get a ball up.
So right now, Tom Boyd, he might be the cheapest $900,000 a year player going around.
Well, he's close, like that flag is. Based on today, a wonderful investment. Back goes Hunter, slips a hand pass away. Johannesson running as hard now as he did at the start, up towards the wing. Smith over the top, decided against the punch. Maybe he should have. McRae slides in and ties it up.
Nearly 100,000, eh? 19 shy. What a day that they have witnessed, with still 4 minutes away from everything if you're a Doggy team. Everything.
But he's starting at the back of this stoppage. Expect him to just fly through.
Parker. Daniel can't break it. Time on Dog side. Bontempelli gets it out to Boyd. Gets it forward. Stringer makes a good contest. McRae's been wonderful. Oh, he couldn't kick a fourth. Just misses. Incredible this day how people emerge.
Yes. Rampy towards midfield. Time of the essence now. Papley, Tippett. Mitchell has drifted out of the game. Kick blanketed. Goes to Matthew Boyd, who kicks it back inside the forward 50. After it goes Grundy. Played his heart out this afternoon. Stringer arrives. Grundy a defiant push across to Rampy. In goes McVeigh. Back to Grundy, still recovering. Smith under pressure. Just did enough. Gave it across towards Jones, and out of defence the high ball comes from Lloyd. Mark is taken by Franklin. Under 3 minutes remaining. Franklin on his toes, dancing, just kicks it to space. There was no one on deep. Matthew Lloyd just ambles after it. They're consuming some time. Well played, Roberts across to Morris. Now Johannesson, and they're out. Dunkley around the outer side.
He's got numbers forward if they can win this contest. Stringer did well. Dalhouse to Daniel to Stringer, having an impact at last. That big goal in the last quarter. Good kick. Gives Pickett a chance. It's over. It's all over. The drought. The damn wall is busted. It's 62 long years.
What a game Pickett has played.
This is one of the most even performances that I've seen from a team. They have been brilliant, the Doggers.
Pickett's just such a hard matchup. He's such a good one-on-one player. He can mark overhead, he can win the ball on the ground, he's got goal sense.
They are now experiencing the greatest feeling you will ever feel as a player. Late in the last quarter, and you know it, deep down that you know it, you have won the premiership. Nothing gets better than that.
They're up by 21 points. Tippett thumps it forward. Hunter, fearing nothing. Came charging off the line, taken high. Barely a scratch.
Don't give it away.
He's floating on air like his teammates now. The realisation is theirs. They've won the premiership. The second for this club. Since their last grand final, they've been beaten in 7 preliminary finals. Down comes Luke Beveridge. It's time for a Beveridge. The underdogs are on top of the world.
What a story. So Hunter to leave the field as we go back from the coach there with the captain, and we'll go back to the on-field captain today. Incredible scenes. Australian football's had so many romantic, wonderful stories, and this is as good as it's ever been. The kick to centre wing. Dalhouse on the up. Roberts. Oh, McRae again with those hands. McLean to Daniel, and then Daniel hooking, just buying a bit of time, and Grundy to bring it back in. So they went to Perth and knocked off a grand finalist. They came here and beat the 3-time champs. They went to Sydney and beat the Giants, and now they're Giants themselves.
Enough to make ground men cry, and they are on the boundary line. Bontempelli to Roberts, a hand pass to half forward and Dixon. To Daniel. They're irrepressible now. They've run hard all season. They're running harder at the end of this historic grand final. Picken to Stringer, Jones defiantly, but it stands for naught. McLean taken high. 30 seconds to go. Tony Liberatore was in a few of those losing preliminary finals. He won a Brownlow medal. He's felt their pain. McLean. It's simply icing on the cake. What a day. McLean will kick virtually on the siren. He misses, but they don't miss out. Their day, their year.